It's Sunday. What that means. It's Sunday Fun Day. Welcome back to our weekly live where we get to hang out with you guys live. If you're joining us real time at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we get to hang out with you, read your comments in the live chat. And Jeremy usually likes to start the live off with a song.
Well, I moved into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow. I put in a 2-inch line, and everything was fine, till they tried to steal all my dough.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Couldn't do math at all, just kept calling the law. Sending emails to Worm, hoping he confirmed that no one would know all our flaws.
Thanks, Rose.
We're running their con, trying to get any money they can. Everything around them dies, and then she fake cries. They'll end up by a river in a van. There's signs all over town. Now they're taken down, and everybody knows who done it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. They're living in a shed with no permit. Now Russ is texting Don. I'm telling him it's on, or let's give the world a show.
Thanks,
We
Melissa.
always name, and now they know our name. In the meetings, always vote no.
Hey, Mike.
Taking bets. Fans are taking bets. Who's gonna be the first in jail? Mary, Russ, or Don? Line that or John? Just know it might be what the.
Thanks, Jeanette.
We just know it might be what the. If you go based off of the video.
Jeremy. Thanks, Mary. Thank you, Michelle. Give it up for Jeremy.
I'm going to jail. That's why I had to run as fast as possible to get out of Florida.
Thanks,
to get out of
Kim.
Otter Creek, I had to skip out of town just like Madam Mayor, or they would have put me in jail.
You ran off with the golden key?
It was platinum.
Or
Madam
was it the
Mayor.
hot potato?
Madam Mayor has the golden key. Patience eats the hot potatoes. And I have the platinum record deal because Saga of Otter Creek is going platinum.
Linda, thank you. Thank you, Boston Rob. It's probably a good thing that you did skip town and run off to Ohio because I don't know if I have enough bail money.
Well, that could be an issue. We might have to call Mark Feather.
Feather?
And see if he can bring us bail money in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I could. I don't have his number, though. I mean, I guess I could Google. Or I could ask, what about security? Maryland might have it.
Maybe we could get the money back from town hall that they stole from me. Which, to be very clear, as I say that in sarcasm, and now I'm not going to be sarcastic and joking around, Madam Mayor and Belinda attempted, and Vice Mayor Zim attempted to give all the money back that the town stole to me under Russ the Sus and Mary. And I said, no, keep it, apply it to something that the town needs. So to be very clear, the issue isn't about money for me. It's the principle of theft of what they were doing because of their bigotry toward me. And so the new administration tried to make everything right. And frankly, they did make everything right. And I told them to keep the money and apply it to other things that were needed for the town. So when I jokingly say maybe we can get the money back from the town that they stole from me, it is already gifted to the town in all seriousness. And so
yeah, can't be an Indian giver and ask for that money back. So after Belinda reconciled his account, he ended up having a huge credit because of it was more than double of what Mary was charging. And instead of taking it back or applying it towards his bill, he said, you know what, just keep it. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Says for attorney fees.
Lord knows we need it right now. And
yeah.
bail money. Marion County is now taking on these contempt of court. I don't even know if you could call it contempt of court, because how could I be in contempt of court for something that I didn't do? But both incidences were documenting what Crook did.
Yes. Yes. So if Judge DeThomas is going after you for indirect, then you could go to jail based on what other people are doing. But think
of what like and Crook could do.
The silver lining behind.
Can we stop talking over each other? When you pause and I speak, then you speak, and then when you pause, I speak, because all they're hearing is mumbo jumbo.
Bad dog, thank you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So the silver lining behind you being behind bars is that we now have evidence that Crook violated the Ohio CPO by being within 500 feet.
So you're saying the evidence is the contempt of court of the third party of somebody recording him breaking the civil protection order, but they put me in jail for it, but it proves the evidence that he should be in jail?
Yes. So then you both are behind bars.
Great. We both know what he's going to go for when we're behind bars. I'm going to need a cork to put in my backside.
I might have to start a petition to make sure you two aren't in the same cell.
Oh, he'd want nothing more.
Well, I don't want to see that. So I'm gonna start a petition. Deanna, can you help me start a petition?
Absolutely.
To make sure that they don't end up in the same cell?
Absolutely. They need to be in different jails.
Yeah. Deanna's gonna start a petition where you guys are in separate jails. Maybe Crook can go to Levy and then you can go to Marion.
So I'm going to be in the good cell and he's going to be in the bad one?
Yes. Yeah. So another thing that I was thinking of with the contempt of court charges, since now you are the defendant, once the ones of Lynette and John go into the same county, then it becomes a conflict of interest.
Say what?
Because now they're defendants as well. All three of you become defendants.
In Marion County?
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's a conflict of interest.
Maybe Deanna can explain it a little bit better.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
How it becomes a conflict of interest with all three being in Marion County.
Well, I was thinking that because he is not only the plaintiff for one person, he is the defendant for someone else. And if the other, I'm saying the other,
can you hear her?
Could say conflict of interest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, that they're going to try to push it back to Levy County, trying to claim conflict of interest.
She's playing devil's advocate.
You lost me completely.
That's okay. Say
it again.
Come in the camera.
Hold on, I gotta plug my phone in. I'm about to die.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna scoot over.
Okay. All right. So I'm thinking that they are going to try to say conflict of interest to push it back to Levy County, because you are the plaintiff in one case and the respondent in the other case.
Another. You think Marion County is going to push it back to Levy County?
Or one of the respondents is going to. But I don't know. I'm not an attorney, so I don't know.
Can they really do that though, in the aspect that because of Rhett and Amanda Martin, that's why it's over in Marion County on all sides of it anyway?
I don't know. I'm not an attorney. You can ask Mark Feather, but he can tell you in 15 minutes.
I bet he could do it in less than 15 minutes.
I'm out.
Thank you, James. Ooh, James will be turning 51 tomorrow. Happy early birthday, James.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Cole Heron Page. I hope I pronounced your first name correctly. So I see you're over there wearing a sweatshirt. I'm burning up. Like I'm putting my hair up because my hair it feels good to have it off my neck. Thank you, Shannon. It is. I'm glistening. I'm a little glistening.
I'm sweating.
Last I checked.
Thank you, Maxie.
66 degrees right now. Last I checked, it said 18.
William, thank you so much.
It said 18 degrees earlier, but I was on the road all day searching for Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy.
Says, still need that number from Deanna. Does Marilyn know something we don't know?
Apparently, Deanna's number.
Did he pay $1,000 per digit? Was it $1,000 or $100 per digit? Thank you, Heather.
Last I checked, Marilyn was a she, not a he. And Marilyn doesn't pay for things. Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy, takes things that don't belong to her, such as trailers and box trucks.
Box trucks and inventory.
Wonder if it was Marilyn that drove by twice in the same black car, honking the entire time, going 10 miles an hour.
Oh, was that today?
Today, twice.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Thank you, Jen.
I was inside. They were honking at the property.
It may have been. It may have been. Thank you, Grandma Diane. Happy early birthday. Says, hope you have a great day. What'd you do today?
Stuff. What'd you do today?
I did some sorting in the back. I've been wearing like one of those neck towels and it helps because it keeps me cool. Just working in front of a fan. Thank you, Vicky. So apparently
all week.
No, Deanna and I painted. I did packaging and then her and I painted. We are one step away from having her eBay room ready.
Take off the tape.
Deanna not only has her own house, she's going to have her own eBay room.
Thank you, Matt.
And I can't even get an office.
BC Eagle Dep, prayers to you. So the office that Deanna's currently working in was supposed to be your office and you declined it.
Well, thank you, Patricia. It has air conditioning and she needs it.
So it's a good thing you didn't take that office because now it's hers. It's perfect for her, actually.
There's room in the shed next to the lawnmower.
There's a hole in the floor.
Did you hear that? The shed where the lawnmower is, you could use that as an office if you want. This is this right here is your office.
Did you patch the hole in the floor, Deanna?
Put a piece of wood over it.
What hole?
There's a hole in the back side of the floor. I put a piece of plywood over it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That may be something that What You Doing Willis could do. Because he's always looking for fun over there in Otter Creek. And I still haven't gotten to patching that. We were going to concrete the whole first edition, which is huge, but we never got to that this year, to replace the floors. We were going to paint the entire building, which we never got to that. We were going to put mini splits in the entire building, which we never got to that. We were going to put a shower. Can we not talk over each other? We were going to put shower in Deanna's house, which we never got to that. There were a lot of things that we were going to do, but we weren't able to do.
Thanks, Chrissy T. Yeah.
We still got to go get ice cream at Cedar Key. No one could take that away.
Did you hear what she said?
Yep.
Wizzy Wheels, thank you. Thank you, Jim, Debbie Farmer, Mary Beth. Yeah, I mean, you can't be mad because we did get your oatmeal ice cream. They make sure they have it on in inventory for you now.
They do. They keep it on inventory, which is pretty nice.
Yep.
If I can figure out a way to ship it to him, he can figure out a way to ship me back the pumpkin ice cream.
Yeah, that's in the fall.
Just to be clear with everybody watching, those who have negative comments, you're being blocked and banned. So here's what happens when George and I are two different locations. Number one, our agreement is George is to do color commentary. She doesn't want to talk, and this is part of our agreement with what we do on YouTube. So when she's talking over, the microphones can only broadcast one at a time. She already knows that, but keeps talking over. So those who are putting in negative comments, boom, you're gone. Because afterwards, all we get is comments of, oh, I can't hear. It's you talking over each other. So boom, you're gone. Not even going to tolerate it.
Thanks, Bad Duck. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's happening that we're talking at the same time. Stats, thank you. It's a place called the Trading Post in Cedar Key. Thank you, Stephen. I know you have a ton of fan mail that you didn't go through last week. Do you want to start on that now and then just talk as we both open up fan mail?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you let me know when you're ready.
What else happened in Otter Creek?
Fences got fixed.
The gates. Deanna said gates were fixed today.
That was the only thing that happened in Otter Creek.
We did painting, like I mentioned earlier. Deanna's eBay room is like one step away from being finished. We just need to touch up the whites, remove the tape, and then clean the floors. Get any leftover dried up paint off the floors. We'll probably do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow, and then it'll be done Monday, tomorrow.
I can't get the trap.
Nobody was born. Nothing was born this week.
Oh yeah, that's right. So so if you're a member, if you're like the second tier or third tier, I did a members only live, and it was so wild because as soon as I walked out, I was nervous about doing a members only live because that was the first time I ever did a live by myself. Thank you, Rich. And so it ended up being better than I anticipated because as I was walking out, the duck that was brooding up in the rafters was down by my car with 6 baby ducks. So the members only's got to see 6 little baby ducklings. So that was cool. So apparently Jamie said Tubetown is on Google Maps now.
It's a vacation destination for everybody coming to Florida.
We didn't put it there. We didn't put it there. And then when I go ahead.
Haven't even been there yet. Legally, illegally, I'm being held from my own property under the term of legal.
Thank you, Tanya. And then as I was going back home yesterday, there were 6 like teenage wild hogs just hanging out in the driveway.
Which part of the driveway and which driveway?
Right by the pond, as soon as you get to the pond. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. So she said I did a good job. It's nerve-wracking. I've always had an issue going live. It's nerve-wracking for me. Thank you, Jerry. Says prayers for you both. Thank you, Rebecca. So of the 2 of the contempt charge, that's the 2 that are in Marion County. There's supposed to be 2 more being transferred over to Marion County. How long that'll take, I don't know. Those are the two that I reported on both Lynette and Crook when they violated the 500-foot at Town Hall, refusing to leave because they had every right to be there initially when they got there at 4:45, even though the meeting started at 7. But as soon as they saw me when I pulled up at 6:15, they were supposed to leave immediately, which they chose not to leave immediately, which puts them in violation of the Ohio protection order. Bad Duck, thank you. Mary, thank you. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. The one charge that transferred over, the one where Lynette texted you, that happened in December, and it's just now being transferred in April. So it takes time. And then the one where the two on you, one happened in December and the other one happened at the end of December. So where your attorney was filming John violating the 500-foot, being within 500 feet of the courthouse, that occurred in December. And then when he made contact with me by screaming at me as I was driving by filming, that happened New Year's Eve. And so look how long it took to finally be transferred over, which took months. And then when they violated the Ohio protection order by refusing to leave as soon as they saw me, that occurred in February. So it may be another month or two before it transfers over. So we'll just wait and see what happens as far as like the time frame.
So how many babies are there today?
This morning when I went to go feed Mama, all I saw were 5 little ducklings swimming.
Where did she sleep with them last night?
She hangs out by the pond. Maybe they swim, they just sleeps floating, so that, I don't know. It's dark. But I see her, I don't see them. Wizzy Wheels gifted a membership. Thank you. For those of you that get memberships gifted, it happens at random. YouTube just does it at random. There's no rhyme or reason. Candace, thank you so much. Wendy, thank you. Have you seen the peacock laying on the peacock eggs yet on the nest?
Nope. So I just got done from the peacock penthouse.
Thank you.
And in yesterday's video, if those who watched yesterday's video, you know that the peacocks, between the females right now, they have laid in yesterday's video 8 eggs. 2 of those eggs were mailed to friends in Florida, and I just was up there feeding them and taking care of them before the live stream, and I found another egg inside the chicken coop. So there are 7 eggs here now, and I'm not sure. So what I think, so here's again, one of the greatest things about YouTube is comments. One of the worst things about YouTube is comments. And so positive comments, those are always appreciated. Negative comments are ignorant comments, and there are dumb questions. Those aren't as appreciated. And so one of the things on the video, everybody's like, you can't touch the eggs. You can't touch them. They're abandoned the eggs. No, that's an old wives' tale. You can touch bird eggs. Birds will not abandon the eggs. As a matter of fact, as George can tell you, last year, how many eggs did we have last year?
Last year, we did the same thing where we took the eggs and we moved them because they were all over the aviary. So we took the eggs and we moved them into one spot so that the mama could brood. And she had 4 eggs under her, 5 eggs.
So we had like 13 or 14 last year. And I can't remember the exact number, but only 3 hatched, and we gathered them around, and we gathered them around and made a nest for her so she could actually start brooding, which is the exact same thing that that I did with the eggs currently. So once I made the actual nest for the mama, then she laid the other eggs there. And so I think the egg that I found in the chicken coop tonight, which was laid tonight, because myself and Mayor Dan early this morning, we went up there to check on the chickens, and there was nothing there. So I think one of the other females laid the egg in the chicken coop, and I put it in the nest so that one of the mamas will start brooding, which they have not started brooding yet. And what they'll do is, first of all, you can touch all of the eggs. As a matter of fact, most people who have peacocks touch the eggs and then they put them in incubators. But I'd go the natural route a little bit better. And so we've got 7 right now. Once they're done laying those eggs in their clutch, the goal is for one of them to start brooding, but they haven't started brooding yet. So I don't think they're done laying yet. But I can also attest that breeding season is holy cow, is breeding season on. Like all hours of the night, constantly, all hours of the night, they are mating calls, like all hours of the night. So they had me up at 5 a.m. this morning, which didn't really matter because I had to get up early anyway because I was out with the guys and Noreen in Pennsylvania today. So
did Noreen feel outnumbered?
No, Noreen has the best jokes. She takes everything to the next level. So I ran up there and checked on them and made sure they had all their food and their water. I mean, basically daily chores with them. I didn't give them any snacks because usually I do that in the morning. But this morning I was hanging out with Mayor Dan, Conky, and Noreen, and we went to a toy show. We went to the largest toy show in Pennsylvania. And so I didn't do that this morning. So I did that later this evening and took care of them. And that's when I found the other eggs. So now there's 7 eggs, but none of the mamas have started brooding yet.
There's another duck brooding up in the rafters. The one day she was just up there while I went to go get the food, like where we store the food, right above that door. So I don't know how many eggs are up there. I didn't look. I'll find out when they hatch. She just started doing that this week.
You didn't get a ladder and look up there?
The ladder that was in there is gone. I don't know where the ladder went.
Oh, Crafty Jen saw the robin, which the possum got the robin. Dad Possum got the robin. No doubt Dad Possum got the robin. So 2 nights in a row, I caught 2 possums or opossums, depending on how you want to say it. And yes, we do know it was a tick on the possum and not a spider. Some of you do not get the humor or the dry sarcasm. And then we talk about possums and ticks, but the birds eat the ticks, which is one of the reasons why we want the birds, but they can't free roam because the coyotes are so aggressive. And Christian and I found so many holes once we figured out the insanity of what was going on, and the possums were actually chewing holes into the netting, that we found so many more holes. So we spent the day patching that all up, and as of right now, I think they're going to be okay. We'll see what happens. But 2 nights in a row, I got 2 opossums, 2 males, dad and son. So senior and junior. And we ain't talking about Lynette, who goes by her daughter's name, Michelle, now, and then changes her Facebook to senior because she has to live the lie. You know, every time she gets called out on the lie, she has to live. Did you see what she posted today? Did you see all her postings today?
Yeah.
The insanity of her pathological lying. Oh my goodness.
I mean, she's describing herself in her latest post.
constantly.
Did you give us a total number of how many holes you found?
Lots.
1, 2, 3. I think there was 3 or 4 that you showed in the video.
Lots.
So the guy that we got the peacocks from originally, the bird aviary idea we got from him because he had the exact same setup that we do. And so he had it for years and never had a problem with it. And he sits on a pretty piece of land too, and never had a problem with possums chewing through it. But
his problem is coyotes, which our problem is as well, except I don't think the coyotes have been brave enough to gnaw on the actual netting. Coyotes are extremely skittish. So they're curious. If they see something new, they want to investigate, but they're also extremely skittish. So I don't think it's coyotes. It's absolutely it's the possums.
Yeah. I don't think a coyote would do that.
And I think I mentioned in the video as well that I have video of a coyote coming straight up to the front door at Hale's headquarters. What I don't mention is that I also have video of a possum coming through the front door like crazy.
Your mic cut out. You saw what coming through the door or at the door?
The mic is cutting out because there's 2 sounds in 2 different locations at the same time. So the possum have been in the cameras while I was in Florida as well. The possum were coming through at the front door, just like the coyote was.
I'm getting a lot of early birthday shout outs. My birthday's this Friday, for those of you who don't know. I'll be turning 42. 42.
I'm still partying like she's 16.
I feel like even if you put, a lot of people are suggesting chicken wire for the bottom. They'll probably chew through that too, because chicken wire is not very thick. I don't know.
Or I could just catch the possums and relocate them.
Yeah.
And not have to spend any money. Which that bird aviary is ridiculous amounts of money as it is already for birds that aren't anywhere near that amount of money. So it's not exactly the wisest thing to spend any more money. I'd rather catch the opossums for free.
They're so weird looking.
Do you want me to ship you one over state lines so Marli Huge can say that she's going to report me for it?
No. No. No, thank you.
You don't want Opie?
29. 29's a good year.
You don't want Opie?
No, I do not.
We can send him some moles.
You want some moles over there? Deanna wants to know if you want some moles.
The mole hole is down south. Headquarters is up north.
What about a tube tunnel? You want a tube tunnel up there?
I want to go through the tube tunnel at Tube Town.
Someone sent Travis a tube tunnel. That was funny.
What do they make tube tunnels out of?
The tube tunnel that he got, it was just like a kiddie tunnel, like where kids crawl through. You know, like those little tunnels that are like accordions when you store it. I haven't even spent time at Tube Town. I drive past it every day.
Must be nice to be able to drive on a public road that a judge
Yeah.
can't legally keep you from.
Yeah, I know that there are people not happy that I drive on that road, but guess what? They don't own that road and it's a public road. And I am going to drive on it to get to the schoolhouse. That's the way we've been driving on it to get to the schoolhouse before Judge DeThomas's was ever introduced into our lives. And I'm going to continue filming for accountability and for my safety.
Did you get to the fig pins that we got from Michael?
No, today I sorted the Walmart greeter. The Walmart greeter unit. The woman that worked at Walmart for 20 plus years and she was in the news after she passed.
You got it all done?
I got half of it done. And then once I'm done sorting through that, then I'll start working on the trailer where the fig pins are. I don't even know what are we doing with the fig pins? Are you keeping them? Am I just setting them aside?
I don't know. I had to skip town, so I didn't go to jail. Haven't you heard? Aren't you keeping up with the latest rumors in Otter Creek? I had to skip town so that I didn't get arrested and go to jail. I'm running from the law. I'm running from the po-po.
I don't know how much longer you can run and hide because Judge Tobias has said he can get you from anywhere on the planet.
Except Ohio.
Except Ohio.
For months, he couldn't get me any paperwork in Ohio, but anywhere on the planet.
Anywhere on the planet. Anywhere on the planet.
That's why he's safe in Ohio.
It is safe there because
You can't get anything to Ohio.
it's anywhere on the planet except for Ohio. We keep forgetting that part of the transcript.
Ohio is like the Bermuda Triangle of legal paperwork. Everybody tries to get paperwork in Ohio somehow, some way. It can't make it there.
Well, I won't tell the judge that you ran and skipped town to go to Ohio if you won't say anything. Deanna won't say anything. Like everything's on the hush hush.
I hope you don't tell them that I found a bunch of ammunition from a storage unit either.
Secret safe with me. I won't say anything.
Ohio is the biodome. Yes. Yes. Which many people saw that all the ammunition that I found, and when I said, "Hey, that's an easy $100," I always devalue the items in the actual videos, and so we had a tremendous amount of people reaching out wanting to buy all the ammunition for $100. So first of all, I can't sell something that can't be within my sphere of control. The biasist likes to call it control, and he thinks I have control of the entire planet, which obviously is absolutely insane. Which Lynette is trying to state as well, that I'm in control of all of my viewers and everybody who I somehow have contact with, which obviously I have control over nobody. And then Lynette literally in the same sentence says, "I have no control over John Crook. He's his own person." And then Crook goes, "What if Lynette did do the signs? What's that have to do with me?" So each of them keeps saying that they're not responsible for what the other person did, but they want to say that I'm responsible for what anybody else has done on
the planet. Yeah, the hypocrisy is real with that one, especially her post today. And if you truly did have control over the town, like all these conspiracy theorists are saying, then Laura would have never ran for council. Stuart would have never ran for council. Don would have never ran for council. If you have that much control over Otter Creek, a tiny town.
Who would have ran for council then? Since I'm in control of everything and everybody, who would have been on council?
Not those people. Since you run the town and you...
If I'm in control, I must control somebody to put them in. Oh no, we'd be unincorporated already. If I was in control of everybody and everything,
moles, maybe a couple moles.
we would not even be incorporated anymore. I would have Mayor Dan come down to Otter Creek, which he would do it fighting, kicking and screaming, no way! But I would have him come down and be the mayor of Otter Creek if I was in control.
If you had that much control, yeah.
He got a sweet diorama today. He got
really... Say that again.
He got a really cool diorama today.
I think Mayor Dan's in the chat. People are saying hi to him. So did you guys have fun then?
Nope, it was horrible. So bad that I'm planning on doing it again.
Was it bigger than the one in Xenia?
Not even close. Nowhere even close. And Conky got a heck of a cool thing. I got a couple cool things too. And so there was a toy company that's based out of Maryland, and they knew who I was. They watched my videos, and particularly they've watched my videos at the toy shows. And the employee gave me a discount. This is the first time YouTube has ever done something positive with them going, "Oh, you're a YouTuber," and she gave me a discount. And so that was beyond nice. And I don't know if I paid what the asking price. One guy, I bought one thing and he had it listed for $25. By the way, this is probably going to be a members only video because it's because those are the decisions that I make. But in other words, to get into the reasoning why it makes no sense whatsoever. But the one person had an item that I've never seen before, and he had $25 on it. And I said, "Man, come on, man, give me a deal." And he was, what was it? He was like 20. I'm like, "Come on, man, 15." He's like 20, 25. I'm like, "No, 15, man." And finally he's like, "Fine, 15." I'm like, "All right, will you take 20? And he's like, "Oh, I'm winning big." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm giving you 20 no matter what. You battled out in that negotiation. You held out long." So I gave him the 20 no matter what, which it's such a cool piece. And yes, it's Ghostbusters. It was amazing.
Someone wants to know what's a diorama?
You're going to have to ask Alexa or Google that one.
Okay.
Do you have mail there?
I do.
How much? Yeah, Wizzy Wheels says diorama is a scene done in miniature, like a miniature. Yep, Wizzy Wheels explained it extremely well. How much?
I have about 10 boxes and 2 cards if I did the math right.
All right, you're going to go first. You're going to go fast. I'm going to go second. I'm going to go fast. And we're not going to cut the mic off on each other. You ready? Let's do this without a mail song even tonight.
No mail song? I'm okay with that. This one says Christmas in the Creek on the label.
That looks like a pillowcase. Shower curtain.
What does it say? Tube Town?
That is not for Christmas in the Creek.
Here, bring it this way.
Tube Town, baby.
Tube Town, baby.
And it's got the cat on it, like
like
Orange
Orange
Cat.
Cat. Okay, so that's not for Christmas, but there's no note. So thank you to whoever sent it. And then let us know where you want that Tubetown flag to really go. Next package came directly from Amazon. Let me find the note. The note says,
Tubetown, baby.
It says, Madam Meretrice, here's a golden key for you. No more searching, from Michelle Hopper. Michelle actually sent us a key. She actually sent us the exact same key. I remember, Michelle, because this is a cool key. I'll hold on to this for when I see her next.
All right, I'm going to go through 3 while you prep your next one, since I have way more than you. All right, this one right here is from C. Hewitt in Georgia, and it is tickets. Raffle tickets. And he says, hello, Jeremy and George. We've watched you for so many years now. We know you guys very well and love to watch your videos. Nobody knows George. Nobody. We bought your storage lockers and found these raffle tickets that we have to use for. We thought you could use them for one of your Otter Creek functions. Hope it goes well with your legal issues. During the right will prevail. Keep up the great videos. Clay and Dawn. Unfortunately, we can't have any events right now because of lack of security, but thank you so much. Number 2, let's see what we have here. This is mail. Oh my goodness. Check this out. It's a mole for the moho puppet. And we have no note, but it's not a little male, it's a little mole puppet.
Oh my goodness.
Number 3. Here we go. Number 3. We have. Whoa! We have ghost. Is this diamond art? No, this just needs a frame. And I get lots of cool stuff. No note. Whoever sent it, thank you so much. I will put it on display, and George is up next.
All right. Got this Elvis quiz from Bridget. Says, enjoy your gift from Bridget. Thank you, Bridget. I don't have one of these, I don't think. An Elvis quiz. Very cool. Next one came directly from Amazon. Looks like Christmas in the Creek gifts. And the note says, enjoy your gift from Michelle Urich. She sent Christmas in the Creek gifts. Thank you, Michelle.
All right, I've got all kinds of, this has got to be Christmas in the Creek for sure. These got to be ornaments for Christmas in the Creek. And there is no note, but I will make sure that gets down to Florida whenever I get to Florida. Here is Airplane, the movie, 1, 2, the sequel, and an entire box of Crazy Balls, which I assume these are for Christmas in the Creek. I'm guessing. Now, who it's from, I literally have no idea, and I'm not even sure. This came with something, but this stuff has been here for a while, so I don't know exactly everything. The kids know more than I do. Okay, and I've got another from Greg Hollins in Newberry, Ohio. We've got Freemason. You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to actually get plates that say Free Jeremy for when I go to jail. Okay, good day to the Hales. I've been staying connected with you in all your journey, and I keep you all in my prayers in every way. Here's a small goodie that I hope you'll enjoy. Soon I'd like to send Baby Pepper a small gift for Christmas. It's coming. Wait, I don't know when Greg sent this. October 31st, 2023. I'm sure he sent something for Pepper. I know the Lord God is there with you. The Lord God is there with you, and we'll look out for you. Yours in the Lord, Greg, and known as Gandalf. If you wish to see why I'm called that, look up my profile on Facebook. Greg, thank you so much, Greg. I will make sure that gets back to Florida.
Thank you, Mama Bear. Says, enjoy your gift. This is for Christmas in the Creek. Love you both. From Michelle. She sent a harmonica and then a little piano for the toddler section. That's cool. Thank you, Michelle.
From Bob and Cassie Cal from Florida. All the way from Florida up to Hale's headquarters. I'm going to guess this is for Christmas in the Creek. Thank you so much, Bob and Cassie. And this one was mailed. That was mailed November 15th. November 15th on that one. Okay, this one is from Tim in Wisconsin. Ingerman. Tim Ingerman, and it is a, oh my goodness, if this isn't timely, I don't know what is. It is a little jail cell for Russ and Mary. Might have to put my name on there if Marion County comes after me for things that I didn't even do. So, you know, the planet is apparently controlled by me. So there we go, right there. Thank you so much. That's actually, this has to go on display in Otter Creek. And number 3 is a card. Here we go with the card. No, number 3 is not a card because it's not prepped and open yet. I will prep that afterwards. This one is from Amber Himes in Massillon. We know Amber. We've seen Amber. We've met Amber. Jeremy, I found these for you at Belton Village, Ollie's, and Cat, and I'm still on the hunt for the other 2 that go with this, so I'll keep looking. From Amber. Amber keeps up with what I'm collecting, and yep, she found, I know exactly what she found now, because I've been finding these at the Ollie's, and then Amber found them. And Amber keeps up with the collection. So these are gummy bears. I'm a gummy bear. All right, you're up.
All right, got a towel. It says, Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood. Towel. And then James and Paula says, George and Jeremy, I've been a fan for a long time. I love you both and keep you in my prayers. I'm almost 74 years old, and just one more on orner on honorary. Oh my gosh, I can't even say that word, Grandma. From Paula Haynes and James sent $1. $1.
Thank you so much. I have a feeling this might be for George. I'm guessing. It says, from Stickers Fulfillment, thank you for your order. You are the best. And I don't know. I have no idea who sent it, but I'm guessing that is for George. So thank you so much. No clue who sent it. Came directly from the sticker people. Number 2. I'm sure this is for Christmas in the Creek. And I guess it could be for Pepper, but there is no note, which means it is going to go for Christmas in the Creek. Oh, wait. It's from, there is a note. Diana Wendell. Enjoy your gift from Diana Wendell. But I'm sure it's from Diana for Christmas in the Creek. Thank you so much, Diana. Number 3. Wait, there's a, maybe this one was some, I'm not sure. Holy cow, that's a long one. That's a long one right there. Who's it from? It's from Katie Munchie the Squirrel. Jeremy and George, first, my English isn't the best. As you can see, this box had a long journey. Which box does it go with? I'm not sure which box it goes with, but there's another box here. Maybe it goes with this, because Christian and Patience prep all the mail. So, and this has been sitting here potentially for 6 months. But apparently, it might be this upgraded chicken catcher. Yeah. Holy cow, that is high tech right there. That's titanium. Oh man, I could catch all kind of chicks with this catcher. Man, check that out. Just a little hook action right there. You're up.
All right, next package is from Pat Rose. Pat Rose sent a welcome to Tubetown sign. There's one already there. And then it's for Travis. It says, Travis, keep up the good work. I wish I was there with you. Say hello to Jeremy and George.
Tubetown, baby.
And then says that I already gave him the golf balls, the glow golf balls. So he has those already. Thank you, Pat. I'll make sure he gets this.
This is from, I have no idea, from Square Shark, which I'm not sure what Square Shark is, but I think we're about to find out. It is Tea and Tint collection, and here's a little something there, and then here is a little coasters. Okay, there's coasters in here. Let me see what these coasters are. I don't think there's a note with this, but I am curious to see what these coasters are. Okay, these are the coasters. Coasters with the mosters. Like computer. There's no note. I'm guessing Christmas in the Creek. I think that's probably It's got to be Christmas in the Creek. I'm guessing. If anybody sent that, I'm a little lost and confused on that one. So let me know for sure. And this I know is for Christmas in the Creek. Hello. As if I haven't even. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is definitely. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Man. I've been surviving on Jell-O, people. And it was actually your comments that reminded me that I have a pure hot nozzle faucet, hot, steaming hot on demand, to where I've been making Jell-O and Starburst sugar-free Jell-O. Oh my goodness, it's so good. And then silicone bracelets. This has got to be Christmas in the Creek. All right, I'm finding some notes here, which means I can't eat the lemon heads because it's for Christmas in the Creek. Jeremy, I first sent the lemon heads October of last year, but you may recall there was issues in the post office and returning items. I forgot to resend them after things were cleared up. Merry Christmas from JM74. Okay, and another 8 of 9. George and Jeremy, please give these out a gift card. Okay, this is for Christmas in the Creek. So we will utilize that this upcoming Christmas in the Creek. Thank you so much. Holy cow. And if that wasn't enough, oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Me, oh my. Me, oh my. Play-Doh. Is that a red poopy? That looks like a red poopy. 9 of 9. George and Jared, please give these out in the Pez with Pez dispensers. Make sure there's a good variety section for these gifts from JM74, which we will. They're a little late, but that's okay. And then package number 3. They get bigger and heavier. Package number 3. Let's see. Burlap. Lots of burlap. Jan B. Frigate. Did you ship this? Was this a winning? Are you listening or are you reading comments?
Did I ship what?
Let's open this up, see what's inside. I don't know if this is something that George sold. I don't see any note anywhere. So we're going to try and figure it out here.
Is that an eBay return?
I don't know yet. It says Jan B. free gift.
One new.
And there's something in here. There's absolutely something in here.
It definitely wasn't me. Well, while you're opening that, Penny Moore sent a note, says, Jeremy and George, this 20 is to help you with your legal fees. Keep up the fight. Have a blessed day, from Penny. Thank you, Penny.
I have a feeling you didn't sell this. I don't think you sold that. I think this is Jan B. Was it Jan B? I think Jan B sent this entire box of coolness. Thank you so much. All right, one more. Well, I've got more than one more, but one more before George goes even further. Oh, this actually works. I'm gonna wear this while I'm making Jell-O tomorrow. Yeah, check that out. Gonna make me some Jell-O with Jesus.
You don't have one of those aprons.
I'm gonna catch up with Jesus and make Jell-O with Jesus. I learned how to use my air fryer. Who knew it could be so easy? Here are some of the stamps out of the troubles in Otter Creek. Here it is. Jesus saves tomatoes. Catch up with the Lord. Love you guys. Don't let Diaper Mouth get to you. She has the load. Marsha Crothers in Tennessee. Thank you so much, Martha. You're up, George.
All right. Christine Roman Noodle sent a card, says, hello, George and Jeremy. I've got this dollar bill with all this red ink on it. I thought you might have fun following the steps. I've never seen this before. And then where's George.com? It's a registered bill. Thank you, Christine.
She's in Otter Creek. Okay, this is from David Zanicki in Butler, PA. And David sent, I'm pretty sure this is for George. Pretty sure this is for George. It says, Elvis Presley, New Year's Eve, 1977. Wow, I was born then. And it says, Dear George, I've been a big Elvis fan all my life. I'm 70 years old. I ran across your videos in Germany to make you seem like you're also a big fan. And he gave out a great show, a little history about myself. I lost my precious wife to cancer 9 years ago and still have, and time, you know, I can't even read right now. I apologize. So, David, thank you so much for the gift for George.
Thank you, David.
All right, here comes some big boys. Jason Sellaway, Trenton, New Jersey. Jason Salmon. Jason Salmon. And it looks like socks for George to throw all over. Which I'm proud to say there's not a single sock on any of the floors anywhere. I almost have the entire house cleaned of over 50 dead mice, moldy coffee filters, and centipedes everywhere. So finally, after a week, I'm getting somewhere. And believe it or not, I actually mowed, which I know George can't believe it, because last year it took us till like the end of the summer to actually mow because the tank was broke. The tank is broke again. Christian had
in the shop for so long. She was in the shop for so long.
The tank is broke. The tank is broke again. Christian was mowing out at the warehouse, and the tank went kapooey. And I was supposed to go fix the tank yesterday, but didn't get there yet. All right, to all the crew of What the Hales, I've been watching you since your first on YouTube. I love the Christmas in the Creek, and I live in Australia, and I had to send this all to you. All the best. Shaza! This is my art. This is Shaza's art on the front. Look at that. Shaza made that. And there's a whole bunch of other super cool things in here wrapped in a ton of bubble wrap. And so I won't be able to get those all out, but I'm going to toss these around the house later tonight just for fun.
Shane Cook sent these Bible emergency numbers. He sent a bunch of fun magnets. It says, be kind to one another, Ephesians. Thank you, Shane. I love these.
Okay, we got a big one. We got a real big one. It's almost as big as the driveway. It is from Bob and Cassie Call as well from Florida. So Bob and Cassie sent this is going to be Christmas in the Creek. Check this out. Giant military chopper toy. That's cool. So that'll go back to Florida for Christmas in the Creek. That is super cool. Thank you so much, guys. And then I've got another here. Actually, there's more than this. There's even more than I'm going to get to tonight because you can't get it all in one night. Oh, look at this. This is probably what they're going to finger cuff me with when I go to jail. Right there. And then self-inking stamps from none other than, let's find out. From, it says 6 of 10. I got a feeling this is from JM74. George and Jeremy, please give these out with the gift cards to the other little kids as gifts and something to enjoy using their gift card and other consumables to remember the event. From JM74. Thank you so much. Again, JM, we will get everything there. One more box here, and it is from, I don't know. Wait, I do. It's from Cindy Keeler in Vermont, but I think I might have messed the name up a little bit. And it is one giant box that has a note that says, for the kids. So this is definitely Christmas in the Creek. We're getting ahead already for 2024. We want more Christmas in the Creek. Check that out. My goodness. So all of this will be headed back to Florida when I head back to Florida. And people are already asking, Jeremy, when are you going back to Florida? Well, not anytime soon if they're going to arrest me. My fingers are too big for finger cuffs.
If you show face here in Otter Creek, they're going to arrest you.
That's what they're saying. That's the word going around.
This big old box right here came from Marcy Luchinsky. Hopefully I said that right. She sent a bunch of goodies. Says, I've been a fan for a few years. Love watching your videos. She sent a really long letter, which I'm not going to read all of it, but I'll read it offline. Says, I just want to say thank you for fighting for First Amendment rights and our rights. What does that say?
Cool kid has arrived.
That's a water.
Live today like you're getting fried tomorrow.
That's cute. There's two more t-shirts in here.
To be honest, I was crazy before I got chickens. Amen.
And then last one.
Don't be afraid. I can't read it. You have it over the letters. Don't be afraid. It says owl. Don't be afraid to ruffle some feathers.
And that's it. Thank you so much, Marcy. That was for fun.
Do you have more mail or was that all of it?
No, I have more. I have more. All right. This one has a ton of NASA stuff in it. And then I know there's a note. There's a note in here. There's a ton of patches and stickers and decals and a t-shirt. There's a NASA t-shirt. It says it's safe to read on air. From Vicky says, Jeremy and George, thank you for all you do to help others and standing up for what is right. I have donated to save the child and would love to do more. I have worked for NASA for almost 55 years. And during that time, they gave us decals, patches, pins, magnets that I've held on to. My goal is to retire in 5 years. So she wanted to donate these and then we can auction them off and use the money for whatever. So here's a bunch of decals that are NASA themed. So maybe I'll throw these up next week. I can throw these up next week and figure out how I want
to. Super cool.
There's some Disney.
George has a NASA sweatshirt that she got from a storage unit, and people always ask her, "You work at NASA?"
Well, one I got from Goodwill. The other one was from a storage unit. I have two NASA sweatshirts. So thank you, Vicky. I'll probably do like a mystery NASA. I won't even look at it. I'll just auction it off the way it is. All right, next box is from Christine Roman Noodles. I gotta stand up for this one because this one's a big one.
Oh my goodness, how much food is gonna be in that?
We're not
Christine,
saving any.
Do not send me food to Hale's headquarters. I knew it.
Look at that. Look at all these goodies. Oh my goodness.
I knew it.
She spoils us. All this chocolate. Deanna and I will gladly eat it. We will gladly eat it. Let me get some licorice juice.
People are curious how I'm surviving when I don't know how to cook. And I do not know how to cook. That was something that I was not taught growing up. And even in my career, I've always had a cook on staff. And then even with George barely ever cooks. I don't cook at all. We're on the run so much that we do fast food or heat up leftovers. And we use the crock pot, even though we haven't used it yet. We haven't done crock pot recently, but so what I'm living on is Jello, and I've already told George, I'm like, oh my goodness, you have to go get the Starburst Jello, the blue raspberry and the all pinks, so good. And then George taught me how to use the air fryer, and I've been air frying chicken nuggets, and then I've also been going to McDonald's and getting double cheeseburgers, probably way too much. So I'll be on the phone or George will call and I'm on the phone, and every time she calls, I'm going through the drive-through line and getting double cheeseburgers.
From Mark and Laney says, George and Jeremy, want to send you some cross-stitch pictures to you that I made. I started cross-stitching when I had a hip replacement. I know that you will find the perfect place to hang these. Thank you so much for all you do and the hours of enjoyment that you bring to my wife and I. You now have 2 more old people who love you. Thank you, Mark and Laney. These are so cute. Love them.
Thank you so much.
All right, I got one more. I think I have one more from this one came directly from Amazon.
They're saying I can scramble eggs in the microwave for 2 minutes. The only reason I didn't bring the chickens home with me is because I don't know how to do the eggs on this stovetop I have. And so I thought, well, what am I going to do with all these eggs? George should just eat them.
I've been giving them away. I've been giving them away to our neighbors. Says, thank you for all you do, Jeremy and George. Much love from Nola, from Bridget. Thank you, Bridget. That was the last package.
That's all. Well, I have more mail, but I'm not going to go through it yet. That gets us through all the winter mail that was shipped to Hale's headquarters, and then I'll bring in the newest mail.
Okay, let me give this to you. And then, all right. So that's all the mail that I have, and then we'll do the rest that you have next week, and then we can go into our claim to fame sale. Let's switch gears and go into our live bulk sale. If this is your first time joining us for a live bulk sale, we will be doing a claim to fame buy it now sale. No auctions this evening, but I probably will do an auction next Sunday with all of the NASA stuff that Vicky sent. First things first, make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. This is super important. That way myself, Jeremy, along with everyone at home can see the live chat happening in real time as close as possible. What we do is we sell bulk lots to you at home. And what we do is we'll provide the buy it now price on each bulk lot. And then I'll show an item, and then our moderator, Flipping Adventures, who's Deanna, she'll type go in the chat, and the first person to claim it in the live chat will be the person to buy the lot. So for example, I'll throw in, Jeremy will name off the buy it now amount, which is $100, and then I'll show an item. Deanna will type go, and then the first person to put $100 in the live chat will be the winner. If for some reason your comments aren't being seen in the live chat, there are YouTube glitches which are out of our control. They're super frustrating. Try putting a $sign in front of the 100, or maybe another symbol or a $sign after the 100. And then you'll have the option of either being surprised, or if you want to see majority of it. If you live outside of the United States, you're more than welcome to participate in the live chat by claiming. Just know that there will be additional shipping charges. The shipping charges vary anywhere between $50 and $200. It's all based on the weight of the package, the dimensions, and where you are located in the world. Just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees. And then we ask all buyers to send their contact information immediately to whatthehales@yahoo.com. We want your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your claim amount, and the name of the lot. And then Jeremy will remind you throughout the sale where to send it to, which is right here on my screen. And then our moderators will remind you throughout the sale as well where to send it and what to send. At the end of the evening, I will send an invoice via PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay the invoice. You'll have an option of using either a debit card, a bank card, a credit card, or your PayPal account. Keep in mind that everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns. We sell the items off to you as we find them in the storage unit or wherever we source the items from. At the end of our Claim to Fame Buy It Now sale, we will do a free giveaway. I'll have 2 lucky winners this evening. The winners will be based on a trivia question that Jeremy will ask. So the first 2 people to answer the trivia question correctly in the live chat will win the giveaway prizes, and I'll show those prizes at the end of our sale. As to help to alleviate with the YouTube glitches and all the lagging, make sure that you guys refresh in between every lot, and then make sure you switch from top chat to live chat. Again, we're at the mercy of these YouTube glitches. It's annoying. It's frustrating for both you and I, but it happens and it's out of our control.
And there are glitches with us being in 2 different locations and 2 different microphones, 2 different cameras within the programming, which often creates volume issues for you guys. You're just going to have to work through it.
And then also, if you have no intentions of paying, please do not claim anything in the live chat. That will get you banned, and you won't be able to participate in any future live chats or streams. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set up. And then you have the trivia questions, and then I sent you a picture of the Buy It Now prices.
All right, George is adding in. As George is getting her first lot, remember this is a Claim to Fame tonight. I'm going to give a price, and then Flippin' Adventures is going to say go, go, go. The first person that claims with that amount in the chat will win the lot. And the first Claim to Fame lot tonight is $189. $189. Once Flippin' Adventures says go, 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 George is going to show. And then you guys can claim it to your fame it. So there goes. Flippin' Adventures just said go, go, go in the chat. $189 is the Claim to Fame tonight. And let's see who's going to be first. Is it going to be while George shows it or why George doesn't show? 189. It's Michaela Humidia Pilaquata. A1 Michaela. A1 Michaela. A1 Michaela.
A1 Michaela.
I can't say your name as well as George can, but what you're going to do is you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your Claim to Fame amount of $189, and wait, hold a second. Let me start all over again. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your Claim to Fame amount of $189, and let George know that it is the Disney Animal Kingdom pins lot. And we just need to know, do you want to be surprised? Do you want to be surprised?
He usually does.
Well, if he does, then we should be good to go.
All right.
Do you want to be surprised? And says Seymour, why don't you go ahead and show the flat real quick? So all of these Disney pins. Now, you guys got to see Michael and Maria again this week on Monday, I believe. Believe it or not, it's actually been 8 days since I got back home to Hale's headquarters, which I've gotten so many things done, and there's so much more to do. But on Monday, you got to see Michael and Maria as we bought the Fig Pins collection from them. The Disney pin collection was theirs as well, and still sharing that with you online. All right, next lot here tonight is $101 claim to fame. Once Flippin' Adventure says go, 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 then George is going to, well, George can show immediately. She can start right away. She doesn't need to wait, but Flippin' Adventures is say go, go, go. But now you can claim for your fame $101. $101 is the claim to fame here, as George is showing, or at least I think she is. Rosie the Riveter just claimed it right there. Rosie the Riveter, aka Brenda. Okay, Rosie the Riveter, do you want to be surprised? Do you want to be surprised? Rosie the Riveter just claimed that $101. Rosie, you know what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame 101, and you're going to tell George it is the Zodiac Pins lot. Zodiac Pins lot, and you should be able to see the email address right under Georgia's screen. It should say whatthehales@yahoo.com. And Rosie the Riveter says, let's show some more.
Okay. You'll also get the orange bird from Disney. And then you'll get the different Zodiac.
So these are all pins. Disney pins?
No, I don't think these are Disney. But I included
I got you. Okay.
I included these as well.
Holy cow, Rosie, you did all right. Okay, from what I am seeing, if I am interpreting this correctly, which George and I have not spoken today up to the very moment of going live, so I don't know what's going on there, and I'm reading her notes, so I may get this very, very wrong. So from what I'm seeing, I believe this was actually set up for auction before, and somebody purchased it. And what they said was, go ahead and re-auction it. I'm going to donate the purchase price and then re-auction it. And so I could be completely okay. I am correct then.
Correct. So Jackie bought it last week, said she wants to donate it back. She paid for it and then said she wants us to use the money for whatever and then to resell it.
Okay. So Jackie purchased it and then it came back and it is 150 doll hairs. 150 doll hairs is the claim to fame. Once Flippin' Adventure says go, 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 George should have already started to show. You can see her right now. I unfortunately can't, because that's the way it works when you're all over the planet. So 150 is the claim to fame. It was already purchased once. It was donated and then said to send it right back up for auction. So George, I believe, is showing now. And I don't mean in regards to a baby. I mean in regards to these, looks like tack pins? Does it look like tack pins? And Sebanison just claimed it for $150 to Sebanafin, if I'm saying that correctly. Do you want to be surprised? You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame amount of $150, and you're going to tell George it is the tack pin lot. Tack pin lot. Do you want to be surprised?
And you will get it just like this on the denim.
Look at that. You get the whole denim shirt with it as well, which not a bad deal right there. I'm not sure there is very much more to surprise. You showed the entire denim, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's already seen it then, or she. So nothing more there to actually surprise. So already seen it, and we're going to move on to the next lot here tonight, which the claim to fame. You guys want to see my cheat sheet? I'm going to show you my cheat sheet. See it? There's my cheat sheet. There's my cheat sheet. If you saw, you know what's coming up next if you were really quick. All right, number 4 lot tonight is $159. Claim to fame, $159. $159 is the claim to fame here tonight.
So if you live outside of the US, unfortunately you can't buy this unless you have a US address, because these have to be shipped ground. So keep that in mind.
Mike Meadows just claimed it for $159. Mike Meadows just claimed it for $159. Mike, do you want to be surprised? And George was going on to say something about it cannot be shipped out of the United States. So if you live on the other side of the planet, Judge DeThomas's can get something to you, but we can't, unfortunately. Let's see. Zubrise or no Zubrise? Zubrise or no Zubrise?
You'll get 3 flats, Mike.
3 flats?
Yep.
Mike says surprise me.
Okay.
Mike, you're getting 3, not 2, not 1, but 3 flats. And what you're going to tell George is it's the lighter lot. The lighter. Oh, it looks like she has a match collection in there too, if I'm reading that correctly.
There are
So
matches.
all right, there you go. So there's not only a lighter collection in there, it looks like there's a match collection in there too. Okay, if I'm reading this correctly, which George will correct me if I am not, this next lot was purchased and then donated back as well, and is now coming back up for auction again.
So it wasn't purchased, it was donated by Mary Parfait.
I'm sorry, I told you I was wrong.
If it says donated back, that means it was bought and then donated. But this was donated. And she said we could use the funds for whatever. So Mary Parfait came here with her grandson. We had lunch at Barbecue with them. And she donated these and said we could use the funds for whatever.
Okay, the claim to fame is $110. Once Flippin' Adventure says go, 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 George already started to show. And I ain't talking about a baby. Although she did show you the baby ducks this week. And I hope to be showing you the baby peacocks in a month or so. So looks like this whole lot was donated. And the money, you want to just say that the money's going to Christmas in the Creek? Because Mary Parfait was huge with Christmas in the Creek this last year. And I think it would make her happy to go towards Christmas in the Creek.
Yeah.
110 is the claim to fame.
If you can't tell what the theme is, it's Happy Meal toys.
Okay. There's no secret on that theme right there. Happy Meal toys. Looks like they're sealed, right?
Most of them are sealed, but there are some that are out of the package as well.
All right. Keep show. $110 is the claim to fame. The funds will be going towards Christmas in the Creek. I see Flippin' Adventure said go, go, go. And yep, she said go, go, go. And I have not seen any claims yet. Now I see a claim. Jackie just claimed it, $110. Jackie just claimed it. I think Jackie knows what to do. YouTube name, real name, shipping address. Hopefully Colorado. No, wait, Jackie, if you're claiming this, it's coming to Colorado. I literally just talked to George. I said, what day are we flying to Colorado? And she said, I'm ready when you're ready. And I said, I'm beyond ready. And I said, but Deanna has to come too. And Deanna will not fly. So we're going to figure this thing out.
Jackie, Deanna and I were looking at, Deanna schooled me on what the Denver airport is known for. And it's like a blue stallion with like creepy red eyes at night. We were looking at that earlier today.
So, Jackie, you know exactly what to do. Let George also know, do you want us to bring it to you? Because we've got a hoodie to bring to you. And I believe another lot from last week. Or I might be wrong on that. So, being in 2 different locations is not as easy to keep up on all the details as
She
one mic.
donated the thing back, so we don't have to bring that one back.
Jackie's already saying re-auction it again next week. Jackie, I want to bring you things.
Email.
We're bringing the hoodie with autographs, Jackie, no matter what you say. She's going to be like, throw it back up for auction. No, you got to claim it. It's got sweet tea stains on it just for Jackie.
No, Jackie's claiming the hoodie for sure.
All right. Next lot here tonight is also donated for, we're getting same individual, I'm going to guess. And we're going to say
Grandma Hale donated these. Brian's grandma.
I was beyond wrong. And the funds are going towards
Christmas in the Creek.
All right, Christmas in the Creek here tonight. If Conky's in the chat, he may want to be looking at this. So this was all donated by Grandma Gail. I miss Grandma Gail. Grandma Gail. Grandma Gail. Once Flippin' Adventure says go, 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 which she might have already, and I might not have seen it. I'm
going to show an entire flat. You'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 different flats of assorted these guys.
So Flippin' Adventures did say go, 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 and it is 109. 109 claim to fame here tonight. This was all donated by Grandma Gail for the benefit of Christmas in the Creek 2024. We want more. We want more. Christmas in the Creek. $109.
You'll get 4 flats.
$109. By the way, for those who are concerned in regards to, the mics cutting out on one end or the other, I've already talked with George about we need to get better mics so they don't cut out for multiple locations for this long of a time. So it's something that we're going to try with better equipment, but you have to be patient. All right, we've got a claim. I believe it's Bob. Bob claimed it all here tonight. Bob, add up. So Bob, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us a YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your claim to fame amount of $109, and let George know it is the Hot Wheels and Toy Cars lot. Okay. Sorry, everything is backwards. You're going to email right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com. All winners tonight are going to email at whatthehales@yahoo.com. And George will send invoices out tonight. With those invoices, you can click a button. You have multiple options. You can pay with PayPal, with a credit card, tie in your bank account. You can maybe even Bitcoin. Probably not Bitcoin. I don't know. I've never received one of those invoices from her. I've received invoices from others, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Okay. This one is $89. $89 once Flippin' Adventure says go, go, go. George has already started to show. The claim to fame here tonight is $89. $89. $89. $89.
It would fit a twin size bed. This is beautiful. This came from the Walmart unit. The Walmart worker unit.
Soldier Mom is in at $89. Soldier Mom just claimed it and famed it. And so Soldier Mom, you know what to do. You're going to send us YouTube name, real name, shipping address, and claim to fame amount $89. Tell George it's the Afghan lot, and the email should be over there. I should be pointing to the email. That or poking George in the buttocks, one or the other. I touched the boat. So Soldier Mom.
She says, surprise me. All right.
Surprise. Are those the ones that were from that unit?
Yeah. The ones that you found.
You're going to be very happily surprised. I've seen. And I remember telling George, I love this. All right, next one is is a very weird lot. $102 is the claim to fame here tonight. And I would say wait and see what it is. Wait, I guess it's clothing. $102. Looks like, is this a clothing lot?
Yep.
It's definitely looking like a clothing lot. Mark Feathers is in the chat here tonight. Clothing lot. Remember, there's free shipping with all these lots here this evening. Mark Feather is in the chat. I missed going fishing with Mark Feather because I got on the road because of all the storms, the tornadoes, and God blessed my travels and I arrived safely.
Well, and the silver cuffs.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was avoiding. I was running. The rumor is I was running from the law. All right, there is a claim for Robin Bray.
No, I thought I saw
Okay, apparently I have it wrong.
Deanne Lawson. No, maybe Robin. Maybe it was Robin. Yeah, it was Robin. You're right. You're right.
Robin, you're the winner. All right, Robin, do you want to be surprised? And just a reminder, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame amount of $89, and tell George it's the clothing lot. And so we tried to put good clothing in there. There's a lot of resale value. If this is what I was sorting through, which I think it is, I know there's a lot of resale value in there. And so I think you will be very happy. Very, very happy.
Robin, you'll get this entire tote, but the tote's not included. There's a lot.
There's a lot. And if you are a reseller, Robin, you are going to be happy. And the Afghan lot, I saw that. I created it. I was sorting it before I left and got to Ohio. So I already know somebody's going to be happy with the Afghan lot for sure. So, some of the other lots I've never seen, but I was doing a lot of sorting before I got on the road. All right. Next.
Let's see if you can figure out what it means.
This next lot was purchased and then it was donated back. And we were probably told, donate it to whatever you want, in which I'm going to say I want it to go towards the kids for Christmas in the Creek. But if I'm wrong, and most likely I am because I've been wrong every single time so far tonight, George is going to correct me.
No, you are correct. That is correct. It was paid for, donated back, and it's going back up for sale.
All right, before anybody bids on this, make sure you understand that everything she shows here tonight is empty. Empty. Once Flippin' Adventures says go, 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 George is going to show. I mean, she doesn't have to wait for Flippin' Adventures. Remember, everything you're going to see is empty, and these things have and hold value, which is why they are in a lot. Flippin' Adventures said go, go, go. I didn't even tell you what the amount is yet, but I probably should now. It is $99. $99. I think last time, if I remember, yeah, Danielle, I messed that up. I got the price finally came out. Last time I remember that George did the retail boxes. We were just at the point of going, all right, let's just auction it off. And then somebody came in and said, I want a claim to fame. So at $99 is the claim to fame. And every box you see is empty. I want to be very, very clear. Every box you see is empty. And Frankie H just said, isn't this like being sold 3 times in a row now? Probably. I don't remember them all.
So the longest lot that we've had resell is up to 3 times. And
this could be the new wiener.
To 4.
This could be the new wiener. Let me check what that claim to fame is again. Is $99. $99 is the claim to fame. And I don't know if George is actually up for an auction with all the delays when we're all over the planet. $99. No claims yet. Crafty Jen just said no claims as of yet. You are correct, Crafty Jen. No claims as of yet. Frankie H says, come on, man. I believe Frankie H. Is Frankie H claiming it? I think Frankie H just claimed it. Frankie
He said
H.
99 and resell.
All right, Frankie H. It looks like Frankie H is the winner. He says, not a joke. Okay, Frankie H says, not a joke. Frankie H is trying to break a record on a donated lot. So, Frankie H, you're still going to email George. You're going to say your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame amount, $99. Let her know empty boxes, the empty box lot. And then you can let her know your wishes there because we won't remember with everything going on in the chat here. All right. 2 more lots tonight before we're giving away things for free. 100% free. And I think you're going to like these lots because you always do. There is a lot number 1 and a lot number 2. So there's a good chance that lot number 2 is going to be like lot number 1. And so once George appears to be ready, and she is, claim to fame tonight on this lot is $98. $98. Once Flippin' Adventure says go, 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 George is already show. $98. Flippin' Adventures did say go, go, go. Claim to fame is 98. James Elliott was right on it. James Elliott did not waste any time. James Elliott went, you can have my 99 or 98. And James
Field, the rest are open or used.
Okay, so we just need to know, do you want to be surprised? Just a reminder, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame amount of $98, and tell George it's DVD lot number 1 right over here at whattales@yahoo.com. I touched the boot again. Whoop. All right. He says, surprise me. Surprise. Surprise. All right. We will make sure that you are surprised. All right. Now, this is lot number 2. If you understood what lot number 1 was, there's a good chance you're going to understand what lot number 2 is. All right. And the claim to fame amount is $97. $97.
That was autographed.
Flippin' Adventures just said, go, go, go. James Elliott was in it again at 97. James Elliott yet again. Wow. James Elliott don't play. He don't play. Wow. James Elliott was on that. All right, James, exact same thing. You're going to send George your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame of $97, and let her know that it's DVD lot number 2. DVD lot number 2. Okay. And George will send those invoices out this evening. And looks like we've got some free stuff here tonight.
I'm going to give away something that we've never given away before, but I know a lot of you love it and appreciate it.
Turtle.
Something that we learned about Christian that we didn't know that he also enjoys. So these free giveaways are in honor of Christian. Do you have the trivia question picked out that you want?
No. Do you have a copy of it so I can tell you 1, 2, or 3?
Yes.
Ooh, well, that number 1 could really trip them up here tonight after tonight's discussion.
All right.
Oh, wow. I like number 2. Number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
It's ironic that it is number 2. That it is the number 2 question that she picked. Deanna making number 2 jokes.
All right, so before Jeremy asks the question, I'm going to show you what the giveaways are. And again, this was something we learned about Christian that we didn't know he enjoyed, but he loves candles. And so I found these stress relief candles. You'll get the this size and this size. This is the eucalyptus spearmint, stress free. So this is option 1. And then the other one came from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's called Green Leaves. It's a sealed candle. Forgotten Garden. It's a combination of cotton, pine, ivy, and hibiscus. So
Where's
either
that
option 1 or option 2.
Where's that garden located?
The Forgotten Garden. It's forgotten. All right, Jeremy's going to ask the trivia question. Make sure you are in live chat. Make sure you are in live chat and not top chat. This is super important. Thank you, Frankie.
What is step 3 of the corn recycling process? Step 3 of the corn recycling process. And just to throw you for a huge loop, to distract you,
Baby Adventures.
can you answer under distraction? What is step 3? Step 3. And I am distracting you. Can you answer under distraction? Step 3 of the corn recycling process. What is step 3? Step 3.
Yeah.
One person got it.
I saw one person so far answer it.
Maybe that one person is going to get all the candles.
Maybe. Maybe. I'm still going down. Still trying to find my winners.
Oh my gosh. No, that was
There's so many answers.
There's so many answers, but people aren't getting it right.
Well, don't worry. About 1,000 of them are going to email you tonight and say, I got it right and I was first. How dare you give that free thing away to somebody else and not me? So
here's a hint. It's not rinse.
Wow. Wow, wowee.
Holy smoke.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. So far, I only saw one person answer it correctly.
how about that one person gets all the candles?
Okay. I know I saw it, so I got to go back and look and find it because the chat's flying. All right. We can do that. We could give the candles because no one's getting it right.
That's what you're doing. You're giving it
All right,
all to
let's do
one
that.
person.
All right. So the first person to answer the trivia question correctly with the correct answer of enjoy is Yvonne. Yvonne, thank you so much. Congratulations. Make sure you email me at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Let me know you were the winner of tonight's giveaway.
I have a feeling Yvonne has actually done the corn recycling process before.
Probably.
Only one.
Deanna's being my second set of eyes too, and she said that's the only one. Thank you guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight and everyone tuning in from all over the planet. We hope you enjoyed our live stream, and we'll tune again next Sunday. We try and release a pre-recorded video every day, Monday through Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Jeremy usually likes to end the live with a song.
Well, I'm moved into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow. Put in a 2-inch line. Maybe you can't talk over me or they can't hear anything. I put in a 2-inch line. Everything was fine till they tried to steal all my dough.
Want to thank all of our moderators.
And you can't talk over me or they can't call. It cancels the mic. Mary was in town hall. Can't do math at all. Just kept calling the law. Sending emails to Worm, hoping he'd confirm that no one would know about our flaws. Like Ned and John, running their con, trying to get any money they can. Everything around them dies. Then she fake cries. They'll end up in a river in a van. Now there's signs all over town. Now they're taken down, but everyone knows who done it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. They're living in a shed with no permit. Russ was texting Don, telling him it's on. Let's give the world a show. We always wanted fame, and now they know our name. And in the meetings, always vote no. All making threats. Fans are taking bets. Who's gonna be the first in jail? Mary, Russ, or Don? Lionel or John? Well, maybe we'll be Jeremy Hale.
Thank you to our moderators, everyone that sent super chats, super stickers, everyone that became a What the Hales member or upgraded. We appreciate you guys all for the fan mail. Say good night, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
Love you all.